Alligator Hunter by RDM Fave Clips. Chapter 3 Swimming with the Gators. Red eyes peered to the side of the indoor pool where the water was darker and scarier. Blue hair stuck to parts of pale skin, while some of it flowed with... This is just a recap, by the way. Parts of it flowed with the little waves that were being made by the very tall man. By a very tall man with a scary head and tail. Red eyes moved as a little girl with pink unicorn floaties on her arms spun around to look at her family. Her dark green bunny suit letting her move more smoothly in water without weighing her down. Aizawa and Yamada are busy arguing over what to do again. Big brother is asleep on the table, the girl said, looking down. I want to go to the deep end, but they said that this is a vacation and it's time to relax. I can't bother them. The girl whimpered as she clenched her hands. Even though Aizawa said he's excited over not seeing Deku, I wish he was here. He could play with me and even take me to the scary side of the pool. Red eyes looked up with determination. I'm gonna be as brave as Deku and go to the deep end, she said. She turned around and stumbled backward, stifling a scream as the scary dragon head was next to her and staring at her with toxic green eyes. I can take you over there, Dragonhead said. I won't let anything bad happen to you, but may I ask a question? Dragonhead lifted a hand up, and a cloud was pointing at her swimsuit. Is that a Deku-inspired swimsuit? Red eyes widened, and a nod of her head had the dragon head bouncing excitedly in the water. That is so cool, the dragon said. He's already one of my top 3 favorite heroes, and he's not even a pro hero yet. Midoriya Izuku watched from the second floor railing above the pool. He had already taken pictures and videos of Eri with an 8-foot-tall dragon man who was teaching her how to do the front stroke. His tail always staying under her, guiding her from the walls and making sure to grab her if she started to flounder. The dragon head man kept walking backwards in a circle, most of his body under the water except for his nostrils and above. He let out a sigh, as he didn't want to disturb the dragon man, or Eri, or Shinso, or his teachers, but... Eri, my baby, no! Yamada said as he ran towards the pool edge where pink unicorn floaties lay abandoned. You, give me my daughter back. She's going to drown. Izuku held back his chuckle and as toxic green eyes were rolling, causing Eri to laugh as she held onto his tail. It's okay, Papa. Dragonhead is teaching me how to swim and how to be an alligator, Eri said. Izuku smiled. That was super precious, but time is running out, and it's been so long since his family was together, just 3 of them. It was usually because one was away in a different country working on underground raids, or the other was being held for questioning. Hey, Dad, he said. Everyone looked up at him, and he could see Yamada looking so happy right now, and Aizawa looked so torn between being grateful and exhausted. Deku! Eri said, back in delight. Why are you still up there? Come down and help us save Eri before she drowns, Shinso said. Toxic green eyes just stared at him, blinking slowly. You might want to control Mom, Izuku said. She's in one of her moods thanks to your PR agent. On a scale of 1 to 10, Dragonhead said, lifting his mouth above the water. The door leading to the second-floor pool hallway slammed open as a young female ran past. Izuku, her blue hair was torn, showing bald spots, and her arms were bleeding. The door slammed open again, and a knife went whizzing by Izuku's hair and stopped in front of the blue-haired female just as a portly woman walked through the door. She was muttering so fast, but everyone picked up. Reverse the blood flow back to the heart. Will it explode if, or... Inko, darling, sweetie, the most beautiful woman on the planet. The woman who has made me the happiest man on earth, to be called your husband, the most exotic being in the whole universe, the shiniest diamond in the field, Dragonhead said. Eri gasped. Is that Deku's mom? She asked. Inko looked over at them. Yes, Hisashi? You're muttering in front of 3 pro heroes, 2 heroes in training, and this little cutie, Hisashi said, holding Eri up with his 2 hands. But please remember that we have that gala tonight to celebrate your success in the medical field, so if you go down this path, keep it clean and secret, okay? No promises, Inko said, as she used her quirk to recall the knife. That's all I ask, my sweet love, Hisashi said. Really? The lady said, who did not realize that her life was just saved and that she just tossed it away. Your torch, the #1 international hero, and you married her? Toxic green eyes narrowed into slits, and Inko glared at her. Shut up, Izuku said with a hiss. Like I'm going to listen to quirkless garbage. What did you just call my son? Hisashi roared, his tail making angry splashes in the water. He held up Eri. Have you not seen this little unicorn's Deku-inspired swimsuit? Do you even know what the upcoming hero Deku, who has more heroic deeds under his belt than you, sense? A clawed hand pointed at Izuku, who was trying to make himself appear small. The hero Deku is there, and he is my son, my fluffy ment, and no one insults him. And as for my beautiful wife, she is the doctor, Hisashi said. You know, Inka said, as she spun the knife around in her fingers. As in the SS plus ranked villain, Doctor. I'm the one villain in the world that makes All For One look like a baby. Inko sighed. Izuku sighed. Yamada yelped as he was pulled into the water, and Eri was shoved into his hands. I warned you that my father was in alligator mode, Izuku said as his mother dragged the female using her quirk on her hair. His dad had pulled himself out of the pool, and Yamada gulped at how tall the dragon man was. And really, you shouldn't have even tried to convince Mom that my dad was on call when he's on vacation. Izuku shook his head. He leaned back against the railing facing the pool. Would it be okay if I hang out here? Izuku said. Plausible deniability of what my parents might or might not be doing to her. Problem child, I have so many questions, Aizawa said as Hisashi ran behind Izuku and into the other hallway. I may or may not be allowed to answer them, Izuku said. Will you help Eri learn how to swim? Yamada asked.
Yes, of course, Izuku said with a smile. Hisashi, that is plausible deniability, and we are on vacation, Yamada said as Izuku walked down the stairs. Do not ruin our vacation or his vacation, Cho. Please, did you not see the sad look on his face earlier? But, Shinso said with a shrug, I really don't want the #1 international hero and a wanted SS plus rank villain after me. It is only logical, Dad. It is only logical, Dad, Eri said with a smile.
Bonjour, motherfucker. I hope you guys are doing well. If you haven't slept yet tonight or in the past 24 hours, go to bed. Like, try getting some type of fucking sleep, man. What else was I trying to say? Oh, yeah. Remember to drink your water and eat your vegetables. Also, I hope you have a wonderful day or night. I really don't care at this point. Just have a great next 24 hours of your life. Have a good day.